Hey guys, Carolyn here from the Stretch Space. This week, for our Stretch of the Week, we're going to be doing spinal mobility. So I'm going to use this meditation cushion to lift myself up off the floor a bit. You can do this sitting all the way on the ground, but for a lot of people that's going to be a hamstring stretch, and I don't want to get a hamstring stretch in this movement. There's other stretches for that. So I'm going to start seated nice and tall, widening my sit bones and coming kind of to the edge of my block so that I can have a nice lifted pelvis. Now you can have your legs stretched out in front of you, flexing your feet, but again, if that's pulling on your hamstrings too much, then just bend the knees. You could also do this sitting in a chair. I do this a lot with elderly people or people who just aren't as mobile, sitting in a chair, and it works wonders. So we'll start sitting nice and tall. I'm gonna put my hands behind my head, widening my elbows to the side. And take a deep breath in, lengthening the spine up. And exhale, I'm gonna bring my elbows towards each other and gently just curving forward. Feeling about widening my shoulder blades in the back as I breathe into my back ribs. And I inhale to roll up, finding that nice tall seat, and then tipping my head up to the sky, little bit of an upper extension. And again, inhale, exhale on the curve forward, and inhale on the way up, and exhale on the way down, and inhale on the way up. And coming back to center. And then second part, we're going to do lateral movement. So lengthening my spine up first and then tipping over to one side, a little bit of a side bend, and lift, and other side. Super simple, super easy. You might not feel a deep stretch, but that's okay. We're just getting things moving. This is a really nice warm-up for any kind of pre-workout. And as you go over to one side, remember to keep the opposite hip going down so that you don't tip off of your block or your chair. And in the next part, we're going to rotate and just tune into your own body for this. So rotation is something that we don't do a lot of, unfortunately, in our modern life anymore. Things like rear view cameras make people, never have to turn their head. So if you feel like your rotation is becoming limited, then I would do this right away. So notice if one side is easier or harder to rotate than the other. If you have any pain, then just ease off, don't do it. But this is super gentle and probably safe for you to do. So once you've found your maximum rotation, you're gonna inhale, and just like we did before, exhale, pull those elbows together and little curve down. And inhale, you can widen both elbows, little bit of an arc up and down. And opening up. Make sure you're widening your elbows equally and widening the collarbones. And you can give yourself a little support on the back of that head. And then come to the center, rolling up, and do the other side. So rotating, inhale, exhale to round, inhale to expand, exhale to round. You can do as many reps as those as you want. Come back to center, floating up. Let the arms go. And see how you feel. All right, so give that a try this week. Let me know how it goes. This is a nice, simple, easy, gentle stretch that you can do pretty much anywhere, so you have no excuse. Have fun.